U.S. health officials change course on wearing masks. Now vaccinated people are advised to wear them indoors in places where infections are high. And you're never too old to cheerlead. We meet the seniors in Japan who are getting ready for their 25th anniversary show. Police on duty during January's storming of the U.S. Capitol building have said Donald Trump's supporters attempted to carry out a coup. Speaking to a congressional inquiry, one officer described being beaten, tasered, and called a traitor by the rioters. Another labeled the attackers terrorists. Republicans have largely boycotted the investigating committee. The BBC has demanded that the Chinese government stop harassing foreign journalists covering flooding in the Henan province. It said a section of the Chinese Communist Party had made an online call for people to report the whereabouts of a BBC team. In the UK, an official inquiry has found that hundreds of vulnerable children in the care of Lambeth Council in South London were abused over several decades on a scale it says was hard to comprehend. More than 700 former residents complained about sustained cruelty and sexual abuse at 5 children's homes. Apple, Microsoft and Google's parent company Alphabet have reported sharp increases in sales and profits. The 3 tech giants have thrived during the pandemic as lockdowns push people to use their services.
Tesco's offering lorry drivers a £1,000 joining bonus amid a shortage of drivers in the industry. Supermarket giant has deployed the recruitment incentive for candidates who joined before the 30th of September. Other companies are also understood to be offering similar incentives for HGV drivers after disruption to supply chains led to product shortages. Morrisons' biggest shareholder says it is not inclined to support the £6.3 billion private equity-backed takeover deal for the supermarket. It comes after the grocer accepted a takeover bid by US firm Fortress Investment Group earlier this month. And Barbie dolls are about to get more expensive. The toy maker Mattel said that it has to raise prices of its toys in the run-up to Christmas. Yeah, they're talking about Christmas already, as the company faces higher costs. It's due to rising raw material costs and shipping costs as the global economy recovers from the pandemic. The announcement came as Mattel announced better than expected sales of more than $1 billion. Senior UK cabinet ministers will discuss allowing fully vaccinated travellers from the EU and US to avoid quarantine when they arrive in England. Sources said the isolation exemption was likely to be discussed at the COVID operations meeting on Wednesday. Starbucks has reported its earnings for the quarter, with sales up 73% year-on-year as customers flock back to stores after staying away during the height of the pandemic. The coffee chain has also been pushing its digital business. Its rewards program grew by half, and its ready-to-drink range has done well. However, the company lowered its forecast to China for this year, its second-largest market, seeing shares drop in extended trading. The UK economy will grow faster than expected this year as it recovers from the COVID pandemic. This is according to the latest forecast from the International Monetary Fund. It now predicts the UK economy will grow by 7% in 2021, but the picture was much bleaker for developing countries, with the IMF warning of slower growth due to a limited vaccine rollout.
An armed robber has stolen jewellery worth more than $2 million from one of the oldest jewellery houses in Paris. The man entered the Chaumet store close to the Champs-Élysées late on Tuesday, brandishing a gun. No shots were fired. He then escaped on a scooter.